Thank you. And next up is Sandy.
I'm Sandy, and I wrote some notes, but I wanted this to come from my heart, and so I decided to be a little vulnerable and just kind of say what came from inside of me. So I hope I do a good job. I have been pulling out my hair since I was 7 years old, and next week I'll be 30. So it's a pretty long time. I went through many phases. I had no eyebrows. I had no eyelashes. I had bald spots the size of baseballs from what my father has told me. Now I just pull my upper eyelashes out and I have a spot on the back of my head. And my heavy black eyeliner is my favorite thing. It's my social mask that I wear. Today, one of my friends had made the suggestion that I take off my mask. And so I'm in front of you without my eyeliner on today. I had no intention of ever telling my secret. This was like my deepest, darkest, deeply held secret. And I didn't want anyone else to know about it or notice me for it. I had a friend this summer say I happened to share it with him, and he really encouraged me to take off my makeup in front of him. And I was really nervous, and I took a bunch of deep breaths and pretty much had a panic attack, but somehow I felt safe. I think with him I felt safe, and prior to that I had so many bad experiences as a child that was coming up for me like, this is not, this is why I hadn't done it before. And when I walked in, he had said, "You look softer, and I think you look prettier," and I almost died. You just messed with my wiring here. Like, no. You were supposed to say I look ugly and like a freak. He encouraged me to look at photos of myself from my childhood where it was at my worst, and I didn't want to do it. For a long time, I didn't do it. And finally, I did it. And I write on the side. I'm a writer. And after I looked at my photos, words just flew out of me. Like, it was not me. It was just something bigger than me. Just came out of me. And I sent it to the Huffington Post. And I got an email back saying this was beautiful, and can we publish it? And I was like, what did I just do? That was a little confronting. Like, now the world is going to know. But yet I was really proud of it. And so I said yes, since I sent it. And I wasn't really sure what my purpose was when I sent it. Like, I really didn't get it. I just decided to do it. And my friend, I read it to him before it came out. And I said, what do you think? I'm expecting it's going to be great. It's wonderful. And he said, I like everything but one thing that you wrote. It was, you wrote something to the effect of, I may never be able to stop, and I'm convinced that you can. And my answer flew out of me, and I didn't know what I was going to say. It just flew out, and then I got why I wrote the article. My response was, if I can't accept a piece of me and something that I do, and that it may always be with me, then there's a piece of me that I don't accept, and there's a piece of me that I don't love. And if I can accept that this might be something that I live with for the rest of my life, then I can love myself fully, and I can accept myself fully. And that was why I wrote it. I gave myself permission to love myself. And I gave myself permission to be a voice for other people who may not love themselves, or look at themselves like they're damaged, or they need to be fixed, or something is wrong. Because here's what the truth is. There's nothing wrong with us. We're people who pull out our hair. And we all have secrets. Every single one of us and everyone we know has a secret. And actually, to me, my trick has become a gift. It's interesting. My biggest, deepest, darkest, awful secret has now been a gift to me. I started my own blog. and I talk about it all the time. And what I got is my gift, and I think a lot of you in this room have this, is we are some of the most loving, understanding, and compassionate people that I know. And by me sharing my secret, and I'm sure this has happened for some of you, we've given people the space to share their secrets. And while we might not understand their secrets fully, we get it because we know what it's like to live with the shame. And that's been my gift. And I feel like it's a gift that I have it. And I feel like it's a gift that I get to be in a room with all of you when 7 months ago, I had no intention of telling my secret. Thank you.